Oga, you no need to dey inside farm to make sense when you are inspiring people online about farming. Whether na pond o, whether na fish o, whether na grass cutter, whether na crop cultivation, anywhere you dey to make sense about farming. Your location is relevant. What is relevant is what you're saying, the concept and the key of what you're talking about. That is what is relevant. Oga, my name still remains Nathan. So it's a pleasure. So still on my farming culture series. So today I will talk something very, very interesting because I did my cozy location. Well, unlike me, we decided like the my farm background. If I know dey my farm, I fit dey some of my mentee farm or dey my partner's farm or even dey one place dey run show because I'm a practicing farmer. So today I go dey this cozy environment still make sense, still make sense. So now for those who go appreciate the sense, they fit tap on this and let am dey useful to them. Whether you are a farmer or aspiring farmer, it will be very, very useful to you. So today I'm going to talk of something very important, which has to do with your attitude and it's more of a mentality thing about farming. I think it comes first before any other thing. This comes first before any other thing. You need to prepare your mind. You need to prepare yourself mentally before you go into farming. You no go jump am pass go dey do farming wey be say your mindset and your general attitude towards farming is poor. You go fail woefully. You will fail woefully. Whether you're an investor or whether you are a practicing farmer, you will fail woefully. So your mindset has to be prepared against what you are aspiring as a farmer. So now, my title and attribute of a farmer. Attribute of a farmer means, when we say attribute, I'm talking of the characteristics or the elements of being a farmer. This attribute is closely associated to a lot of professions. It's not only restricted to only farming. When I talk, I'm saying it's a common things around us. It's common. So anybody, anywhere you dey, you can relate to which I want to talk now. You can relate very well. But I'm going to use just 6 factors. 6 factors. That's what I'm going to use. The ones I commonly use within my circle of teaching for my mentees and some of my consultation services. Now these 6 factors you can add your own later, but you'll have a lot of them. We'll have a lot of encouraging terms that can be used to encourage people. But these things work on your mental and your mental state and your mindset. You know, you know, works on that strictly. But it's very important because that will give you a better input at the end of the day if you start practicalizing. So I have six. The first one I picked, and that is the first that comes first before any other thing, is God factor. Without God, guy, you know if you do anything, no. God factor is mandatory. Before you go into anything, whether na farming or whatever, you need to consult God. You don't need to be a Christian. You don't need to be a Muslim or wherever you are. The religion is irrelevant now. You know what that guides you. You did not create yourself. So if you know that thing, that where you get your inspiration, it could be Hindu, it could be pagan, if you know what modern nature that guides you, go to it and let it inspire you to, this is what I want to do. Give me inspiration. You give inspiration. Why giving that inspiration? It gives you passion. So that passion is the second one. When you have passion, you see the passion will drive you certainly. You'll be desired to know these things. Without adrenaline, passion is just like adrenaline to succeed in whatever profession you want to do. If you don't have that passion, guys, there though, no follow people go do wetin they do. No follow people go do wetin they do. If you follow people do it, you go fail woefully because people are doing something different. They are doing it based on their passion. Then you go follow. When you get along the line, if you don't have the passion, some certain things will happen. You fall out. You fall out one time. Then the third one is patience. Guy, I wasn't born like this. I was born a day old, from day old toddler to teenage and keep going. And there I am. Same applies to farming and every other thing. You don't plant today and expect it to grow to fruits tomorrow and to flower tomorrow. And that's all. Even in the mechanic terms, you don't, those things are not, they are not magic. You don't build a car one day. You build the various components, maybe probably factor everything together in one blessed day, you know. So patience comes in. Then the third one is the fourth one. I mean, the fourth one is knowledge. Knowledge acquired from different field helps you a lot. I wasn't born farmer. I'm an environmental engineer by practice, but I developed a passion for farming and I've gone far. I practicalized it and I've learned a lot, you know. But then the fact remains that some of the things I learned as a environmental engineer, I worked in a rig. I'm a floor hand. I'm a derrick man. Some of those things I've learned both in the construction setup. I'm applying it in this my area of farming, and it's helping me. It's helping me. It's a plus plus for me. It's a plus plus. So whatever you are, as knowledgeable, whether it be doctor or whatever, try to do it very well because it's very, very important in due time in farming. Then the fifth one, learning mentality. We learn every day. The way I started my farming, that is not how I'm going now. I've gone beyond it, develop the systems. You know, most of this farming you do, nomadic farming and the rest, farming has gone beyond it. Things are revolving with the invent of internet and the rest. Thank God, some certain informations I don't need to tell you. I just tell you, go online and browse it, get a tight, concrete information that will really help you. Learning mentality. You learn and evolve that thing you're doing so that you can get a better way of doing it within your environment and within the circle you're operating from. Then the last one, which is the organization. This is the key, the heart of whatever I've said so far. You need to bring all these things together and tie them together to make sense. Because I see the talk, I'm saying, Oga, any man we know to organize is a failed man in life. You don't need to be a farmer. You don't need to be anything. Your organization is the heart of everything you do because you need to organize whatever you're doing. So I don't know whether they make sense. If I'm making sense, guy, or if I know they make sense, let me know. But then I know I'm making sense because these are the certain parameters that will lead your life into farming revolution in Nigeria. So if you lack some of these things, guy, I know they run no. You can send me information. You can send me DM or whatever, so that we can know how to work together to achieve greatness in this country. I still remain Nathan Asika. God bless. Cheers.